How you doing? Welcome to the Bob Gonzo Show again, and here we are at the Middlesex Dunellan Domestic Violence Show, and we're here with a headliner, superstar, Jim Dailakis, and he is from Australia. So, Jim, tell us what's the difference between performing in Australia and in the United States?
Well, in the United States, I'm performing for Americans, whereas in Australia, I'm performing to Australians.
That's a good point. Good point. All right, let's try to get you with this one. Who do you prefer? Who's a better audience, Australians or the great United States Americans?
I would say that when I'm in Australia, Australians, and when I'm in America, Americans.
Okay, so all the comics tell us horror stories. Tell us your worst comedy horror experience.
Right now. No, I'm just kidding. No. I would say I was doing a show in Outback, Australia, and it was for tennis-playing lesbians.
That's great.
And it was in 135-degree heat Fahrenheit with no humidity, and it was in the afternoon. It was really, it was torturous. But I think there's been a few. That's just one of them. There's probably a few here.
And what's your best? What's the greatest thing about being a comic? For me, it's the free food. I love the free food. Every comic has something different. So what for you? What? You show my belly. Nice, Pat. Thanks.
I think, without sounding too corny, and without trying to sound like I'm saying anything profound, the hot babes that throw themselves upon me. No, actually, in all honesty, it feels good to see people laughing and feeling good, to know that for 45 minutes, or 5 of that is when they laugh when I'm on, that they've completely forgotten about things, and it's like a giving thing. It's really good.
It's a healing thing. It's the greatest thing in the world.
Endorphins.
And dolphins. You said dolphins? No, endorphins. Okay. Endorphins. Now, here's the other main question is, since we'll see if we get this. It is true, comics love the babes.
Correct.
Now, are Australian babes or the great United States American babes hotter? Who has a hotter babe ratio?
When I'm in Australia, the Australian babes, and when I'm in America, you know what? I love all of them. I do. But I love them here because I'm different. And I do love American women. You're so aggressive. Wow.
How long have you been doing comedy?
It's about 10 years almost now.
Okay, cool.
Oh my gosh, 10 years.
Yeah. And how long have you been performing in my United States?
13.
I'm not good at math, so that's totally weird. But here we are for the Domestic Violence Comedy Show. Jim can work clean, dirty. He works any kind of a venue, so hire him for anything you want. Do you want to give your website out or?
BobbyGonzo.com. No, it's comedianjim.com. And I don't come cheaply.
Yeah, tell him now. Let him know. Yeah, so if you call me up for him and I give you a big price, you heard him. It's not me. It's not me trying to get more money. All right, Jim, thank you very much, and we're going to have a great show. We're going to have a great time.
I found out what the passing lane is here in New Jersey. All of them. So I'm thinking, all right, I'll just, here we go, and you're whizzing by me. By the way, whizzing means something else here, doesn't it? That would be very weird if you did that every time you went by me. Hey! So I'm thinking, no, I can't take this. I got to pull over, so I do. And then I discovered these things on the sides of the roads that you have here. You know those... Guy tells me, oh, that's in case you fall asleep. Okie dokie then. See, we don't have those back home because we stay awake when we drive. Stallone in The Wizard of Oz.
Yo, how you doing? I'm Dorothy. Hey, yo, Toto, yo, Toto. Hey, you lick my little red ruby slippers. What do you think of those, Toto? You like it? We'll follow the yellow brick road. What do you think of that? Hey, we'll follow the yellow brick road. Maybe we'll see the wizard, you know, see the Tin Man, the Scarecrow, maybe Polly. Maybe we'll see Adrian. What do you think? Hey, wait a minute, there's a little old man behind the curtain. Hey, you're a little old man! Who are you, little old man? Are you the wizard? I don't know. I'm standing there, legs are going, arms are going. I don't know. Who are you, little old man?
It's me, you dumb tomato. Now get back to the gym, Rock. I know that when we fall in love, an incredible phenomenon happens to us. We all become idiots. Because we love this person so much, we get vulnerable, and all these vulnerabilities, they'll show up in your phone calls. Like us guys, we think we're in charge, and I think we are, right up until that point where we hear your voice. Then we'll go from Mr. Macho Male in control to Mr. Mickey Mouse with no balls. Yeah, I got this one wrapped right around my little... Hi, honey, I'm really missing you! I'd love to come over and watch the divine secrets of the Yo-Yo Sisterhood again! You girls, you're very sexy. You'll put on that voice. It drives us wild. You go, I'm really missing you too, sweetie. Ah. You could say anything with that voice. You could go, look at that. The dog took a big steamy shit on the road.
Oh my God, she said steamy.
I have a Burmese friend, Gilbert, hence the Burmese name of Gilbert. I'd go to his place for dinner, and he talked in English, and it'd sound normal. And then he'd talk to his mum, and it would be really weird. He'd go, "You staying for dinner, Jim?" "Yeah, let me just tell my mother. Hey, Mum, Jim's staying for dinner, so..." And I'd be in the back going, "You're making this shit up."